Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's the 20th of July today, 8 days before the celebration of my second birth, the first year anniversary, the 28th of July. 28 is, in numerology, adds up to 10. 10 is Bhagavan. As I explained in a previous presentation, the binary numbering system. I just want to go back to some things I said in previous presentations, the last one. When I was referring to stupid murder doctor, Prabhupada explained that a servant's duty or responsibility is to be an expert physician and surgeon, to medicate the conditioned soul from the inside and to cut the knots of illusion from the outside. So just to clarify, it was not wanting to harm, knowing that I can't harm any embodied soul. It's all about the false ego. It's a responsibility to highlight the reality. So just to explain that a bit further in case it was offensive. I don't mean to be offensive. It's not easy for any of us. Some names and organizations are coming up. In South Africa, the Oppenheimer family, De Beers, Anglo-American, Old Mutual, Liberty Life, Hollard Insurance. These are people who are role players. They can assist with the shift. We all need to take responsibility. We all have roles to play. It's all about a shift in consciousness with a new blueprint, following the instructions. Some other names that come up are Rothschilds and Rockefellers, Habsburgs, Windsors, Van Lippe Biestefelds, all of the royal bloodlines, the Vatican, me being frog marched out of ISKCON, the mafia, the tentacles, the octopus, Octo is Vishnu. Today is the 8th day in the countdown till the 28th, which is my anniversary. 8 is Vishnu, the super soul, Paramatma, the witness. Microsoft Windows, the soft machine, being polluted with negative consciousness, the death box infinity, the TV, repeatedly eating vomit, polluting our consciousness, chewing the chewed. it's a vicious loop. It doesn't go anywhere except into darkness. We need to break that cycle. The spiral needs to progress, not regress. When I spoke about my transcendental meeting with Brahma, Vishnu, Supersoul, Bhagavan, Godhead, I referred to paraphernalia in Vishnu's hands. The one that I left out was the Sudarshan chakra. Sudarshan chakra. Darshan is viewing. The Sudarshan chakra is a cold weapon. Darshan is to view. The Darshan signaled the slowing down of the karmic fan, the furnace, the karmic furnace that encompasses the material creation. Bhagavan, Godhead, doesn't reveal himself on a whim. It signals a very significant step in our eternal relationship. We need to embrace it. Turn off the anxiety. There's nothing to worry about. It's entanglement. It's the material modes. Sattvaguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna. Passion, goodness, passion, ignorance. The material modes, the way we get entangled with the field, with the creation. The only time that stops is when we're in God consciousness, Krishna consciousness, when we start to take over the reins and co-create. Some other reference points come up. Michael Tallinger, Ubuntu, Slave Species of God, Adam's Calendar, Zimbabwe Ruins, Waterval Boven, the network of terraces, illogical structures over hundreds of kilometers, recently discovered, very recently, near Sheba Mine, which used to be Shiva Mine, King Solomon's mine. It's ancient. The 7 progenitors of the human form of life, the 7 mothers of humanity, evident in our DNA. There was intervention, there was manipulation, genetic. The primal panacea, vitamin C. The 3 mammals that don't produce their own vitamin C. This is according to, I think his name's Thomas Levy, the researcher who published a book called Primal Panacea. The 3 mammals that don't produce their own vitamin C are guinea pigs, dogs, and humans. There's an interesting trio there. Anyone want to be the guinea pig? Man's best friend, the dog, and humans. In humans, the genetics, the DNA is there, but it's been deactivated. We need to start dosing with vitamin C to take care of our vehicles. still getting very little feedback. I don't know if many people have actually watched a full presentation, especially the first one. The countdown is on, there 8 days to go. Not that it's my problem. We're all in it. We need to make the shift. Nothing will be expected that's outside of our reach. When we mesh our senses and shift our consciousness, the Guru operates from within and without. I'm available for support. We are available. Somehow I'm bound into service. I do it with love. I have faith that that I can be effective. Thinking of Charlie Chaplin being goose-stepped, hoodwinked. The joke's on all of us. We need to get our heads out of the clouds, come down to reality, proceed calmly and collectively. This is Krishna's Blue Dot Community.com. Sorry, Krishna's Blue Dot Community, Krishna's Blue.com /UN/ITI community. When Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do," it's exactly what I've realized. It's not us that are doing it. That's what he meant. God revealed that truth to him for his selfless service. He went into temples in the Roman times and threw over tables of moneylenders. That was unflinching faith. According to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in the disciplic succession, he was termed a Brahmanist. So he was basically at the Brahminic level, not initiated but confirmed. For that sort of selfless, fearless behavior, he must have been advanced in his internal journey, near and dear to his Creator. That's why his word is still so effective today. That's how it works. He was sanctified, approved, authorized. That's how it works. He wasn't big, he was a carpenter. Moses, there's stories of him parting bodies of water. We can expect that sort of activity, but we need to shift our consciousness, unlock all of the treasures in the creation. It's like this bag. Once it's been used, the japa bag, sorry, once it's been used to charge the heart, to be used as a phone in conjunction with the phone number, the Bhagavad Gita, and you've made contact, whichever level you contact on, that's up to you. It also then becomes a bag full of gems, because you become transcendently situated. The spiritual realm is unlocked. You start interacting with transcendental reality, seeing things how they actually are, not how our polluted consciousness appears. Back to the final order document published by ISKCON IRM, the ISKCON Revival Movement, back to Prabhupada. There's a document on their website called the Final Order. When Prabhupada was in his last stages in this life, in his manifest, in his material body, when he said he is Guru, I've read that document, I understood it, no one else seemed to, for obvious reasons. Rishikesh is controlling our intelligence, all of our senses, the master of the senses. What Prabhupada meant is he is Guru, Bhagavan is Guru, he chooses. We are just agents, servants. We are the empowered, not the powerful. Servants of servants. The dogs. It's a good position. The absolute truth. I haven't seen any obvious shifts, any changes in understanding. I don't know who this has been revealed to. But these presentations will become available one way or another. As an unalloyed devotee, every living entity is loved. We just need to get along, to move along. It's a journey. We've got work to do. Let's get along. Get on with the program. I remember watching a documentary about Israel and Palestine, about how Israeli families were being installed within Palestinian communities. And it showed a little bit of the disrespect around the occupation. At one point in that presentation there was a rabbi, and I think the term is imam, an Islamic priest, and they were standing on a bridge together, talking, men of God together. And it became so apparent how similar they were, and how they had absolutely no gripe with each other. The godly people are not the problem. It's the selfish people that have taken control of those vulnerable institutions, like ISKCON. There's shenanigans behind the scenes. There must be. Otherwise, I would be able to go and have a meal at a temple without being marched out, having done nothing wrong. There's something going on. I know what's going on. We need to change. I wrote a small poem. I'm going to recite it. It's more complex than first sight. Might not be able to explain it all now, but at least I've put it on the table. I see, therefore I am. I feel, therefore I can. If you want to keep it, if I want to keep it, I need to give it away. If I want to stay the same, I have to change. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Incremental, one step at a time. Let's take those steps. I'm open heart, not judging, just performing my part. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. It's personal. It's between each and every one of us and our personal creator. Nobody can come between. There's nowhere else to go. He's waiting. Checking out, and I'll be back. With love and respect to my Guru Devas, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Narayan Maharaj, the Bhakti Vedantas, Bhakti Yoga, Vedanta, end of Vedas, where we start taking the reins and sharing the creation, the creative impetus, following the blueprint, each doing our bit. With love to all, checking out.